So, 2017-18 Summer Initiative, Northern Territory, South Australia. It's been a good one. We've had about 20 participants, most from the Northern Territory, some from Alice Springs, Katherine, Mount Gambier, Whyalla, a couple from Adelaide. It's been a good one. We're really focusing on reaching the 5,000 milestone from the House of Justice, of getting them to the second milestone, these small clusters. Yeah, stay tuned. Hello. So this year we're doing the whole sequence, so 1 to 7. So they're all going to be tutors, teachers, ow! And animators. Okay, why are you tickling my toes?
Summer Initiative is a very interesting program that normally takes place during summer, and the beauty of it is that you need to work more than 9 months to create the environment, and then after the initiative finishes, all this process of accompaniment and going to field of action needs to continue. There are certain elements to this program that they are very significant, such as the intensity, the length of the program, the material that we go through, and also the spiritual discipline that we all develop as a result of this. I guess one of the things that comes to my mind, and I've really learned a lot throughout the last 2 years of being part of this program, is how beautiful it is to see this transformative power of Word of God.
I really enjoyed being a participant at the Summer Initiative for 2018, and I'm so glad that I finished all 7 books so I can be a tutor for my JY group that I'll be starting when I go back to Alice Springs, which I already have 30 participants in my group that I really want to get started. I've enjoyed being able to make new friends and grasp new friendships along the way.
Hello, my name is Taylor Dixon and I'm from Lambert community. Lambert is a small community northwest of Alice Springs. And the reason I came here, I wanted to learn about Baha'i faith, and the activities we do here are books, sports like soccer and volleyball.
Yeah, it's been an honor to be part of the Summer Initiative, and it's just amazing to see how much capacity are building in this space and environment. And when I go back, I'm really planning on starting my junior group and maybe accompanying the friends that are with me at the moment here at this camp.
It inspired me how everyone become like a family and all like grow up spiritually. It was really touching me. I think it's really good. This camp at least taught me I can do pioneering as well. You don't really need the language or anything if you want to do something like pioneering. All you need just to know how you want to do it. If you really want it, Allah will help you to do it. It's really easy. Like this camp really taught me, like as an adult, like I can do it. Like it's never too late to do pioneering or helping other people.
Before I came on this camp, I was really unmotivated to do many Baha'i activities. So, like, I would go to them, but I wouldn't really see the purpose of it. So, when doing this camp, I was able to find meaning and see the purpose of doing things like the 19-day feast and stuff like that. Like, it's not just an activity I have to go do, it's now an activity I want to do, stuff like that.
Before coming to Summer Initiative, service wasn't really a part of my life and it wasn't really the main focus. But being in this space has really helped me make service the centre of my life, and I'm really excited to see what stems off from that in the future.
Doing book 3, grade 1 with Leticia and Selena has been amazing. I've been learning more as a tutor how to be more creative with the way we tutor. We've been doing a lot of art activities, a lot of colouring and a lot of songs. It's been amazing watching them grow. As being a participant myself, when I was doing grade 1, I think it's really cool to see how we can tutor grade 1 in many different ways, and how we adapt ourselves to different people when they come into the group, and adding different activities and being able to be really flexible with the material is really, really interesting.
Coming to this year's summer initiative changed the way I am, because I got more confident and getting to know everyone.
Things I learned about the books is about spiritual journey, life after death, and the prayers, the story about Bahala, the Bab, how he became a manifest of God. The experience I had was amazing. I had a lot of friends. Even when I felt homesick, I had friends who made me happy. We had laughter, we went for a walk.
I was one of the last year's participants, and this year I was tutoring. It was a really unique experience to accompany friends from around the region through the Ruhi sequence, and it was really interesting to see how quick they can build capacities, grow and become mature.
My highlight of the camp was learning about the central figures of the faith, including Baha'u'llah, the Bab and Abdul Baha, because they teach us the qualities that we should possess.
I just didn't want to be at the thing because I didn't have a good perspective of it, because I didn't really know anyone that well. So I thought I was going to be a loner there, but then even the second day I wanted to go home, and the third day I wanted to go, but then all the rest of the days, and I'm sad I have to go back to Catherine.
The goal of the Summer Initiative this year isn't just for everything to be achieved in the span of the 5 weeks. It's only the beginning once it's finished. And from there, all of us, we go back to our clusters, our communities, our neighbourhoods, and we share our learnings with others. We start these new groups, we expand, we teach the cause just like it is a sacred duty prescribed upon us.
The other very interesting learning or insight that I have to share with everyone is about the environment. In Rizwan 2010 message, Universal House of Justice, in paragraph 11, they state about this environment that is conducive to spiritual empowerment of individuals, whom will come to see themselves as active agents of their own learning and as protagonists of a constant effort to apply knowledge to effect individual and collective transformation. I think one thing that this program allows us to learn significantly is actually about this environment, because we need to be very mindful of the environment, and it is in this environment that we learn about this concept of crisis and victories. There will be a lot of crises coming up, and then we learn so beautifully in this process that with each crisis there will be a victory coming. Or it is in this process that we learn about power of prayers. We learn about the effect of friendship. We learn about true friendship. We learn about the meaning of service and accompaniment. And all these concepts that we study, we have a chance to apply them in action.
My favourite thing about Summer Initiative is learning how to speak Farsi and discovering my true love, Persian food, and learning about the Ruhi books and making new friends has been amazing.
When I go back, I want to start a Book 1 study circle and a JY group.
When I go back, I'm hoping to start new children's classes.
When I go back, I want to start a JY group.
Go back, I want to start my junior group.
When I go back, I want to start JY groups and do some study circles.
Go back, I want to start a children's class.
When I go back, I'm going to start a children's classes.